and welcome. I just have to write something down, and I thought, why not having a cup of coffee, and why not having you as my company here? So if you have a small question, I'm eager to answer. I'm working on my affirmation playlist, the video that I launched yesterday. I call this my big YouTube test. When you know the video, you know that I use affirmations to grow my YouTube channel. I'm a big fan of affirmations. Yeah. And I have a lot of affirmations in my archive on my YouTube channel. So if you want to use several topics, money, health, get rid of curses, negative energy, and all this stuff, there are a lot of affirmations. DN is visiting the stream. Hello there and welcome. What a surprise. Thank you so much. Do you have a nice Saturday? Yes, I always forget people can visit the stream because they are informed. Yes, yes. I'm writing something down concerning my video from yesterday, my big YouTube test. You are relaxing. I'm also relaxing. I said I will work something here on my desk and have a cup of coffee. Cheers. And use this time to get some thoughts, to elaborate a little on my paper, write something down. And I said, why not sharing these moments with my audience? Whoever joins the stream is welcome. Yes, whoever joins the stream is welcome. At the time, I'm just using nothing, just my cell phone. You can tell me whether I did not even install a microphone. Oh my God. Is the sound quality good? Can you understand me? I did even forget to install a microphone. I think it's much better I install at least a small lavalier mic. I was so involved in just doing. I haven't had time for weeks. It's actually nice to nothing for once. Sound is good, really. This is interesting. So, but I can make. Let's check. Just put a small lavalier mic, and then we make the check again. I hope the cell phone won't crash, because I'm putting in the USB plug during the stream. Let's see whether this works. So pay attention. Whoever is in the stream, give me your results. Is connecting the USB plug not disturbing the stream? So just a moment. 1, 2. So now 1, 2, 3. Now I'm connected with a separate lavalier mic. Can you still hear me? And what's the sound quality now? I hope it didn't crash, because I don't know how flexible these inbuilt chips in the cell phones are. Can they switch? Okay, so you can hear me. The stream didn't crash, and as the mic is a little closer, this is just a small, let me show you what this is. This is just a small The good thing is when I have a black shirt, you can't even see the microphone. But it's just a lavalier mic like this. And I put it on my shirt. And as it's closer to my mouth, it must be louder. And I think the quality must be a little clearer. But good to know, I never made it that during a stream, I plugged in another cable to the cell phone. So this is a Samsung phone. Thank you. This is a Samsung phone, and it has the new Snapdragon, and this is the new Snapdragon chip is wonderful. This is so powerful. They use it in the tablets, in all the new cell phones. I think it's the Snapdragon Generation 2. And this is so powerful. In my former cell phones from Samsung, I had a lot of problems. I couldn't do a lot of things because of especially audio problems. But they fixed everything with this new chip. This chip is amazing. I'm so happy with this chip. Now we really can do a lot of things just with a cell phone. It accepts a lot of interfaces, devices, because in Informata it was really picky. It just accepted the normal headset from microphone, the headset from Samsung, but and in other stuff this was really picky. And I even made a video where I had problems connecting my DJI microphone to this older Samsung phone, and I even made a video because when I have the problem, a lot of people have the same problem. So I even made a video. What was the video? Let me know. Let me look quickly. DJI. Yes, DJI mic and read problem troubleshooting. And I launched this in April last year. Yes, and I even developed a cable, because we can make it with several cable adapter, and this is really complicated and nobody knows what he's doing. And then I even created a circuit for a short cable who does everything. Input from the microphone and directly in the cell phone. And this was my solution for mobile recordings at these times. But the new Snapdragon Generation 2 of the new cell phone from Samsung, they accept nearly everything. They are so flexible. Yes, it's really good. This was my killer argument to buy the new phone, because I went with some of my interfaces to the shop and I said, let's look whether these interfaces really work with the new phone. And only then I will buy the phone. And we made the checks and everything works. And then I said, I must be foolish if I don't buy the phone, because it's much easier, way easier. And did you see, first I was talking with the inbuilt microphone, and during the live stream, this is not a joke. When we have a stream, the chip is occupied, and during the stream I plugged in the new cable from the external mic via USB, and nothing. It just switched, like a switch from internal microphone to the USB microphone. Good to know. I can even make it once again. Let's do it once again. I plug the cable out. So whenever everybody is in there, please give me a confirmation. On 3, I plug the cable out. 1, 2, 3. So now I'm talking just with the inbuilt microphone of the cell phone. Nothing special. just the inbuilt microphone from the cell phone. And now I go back, I plug the USB cable in, 1, 2, and back to number 3. I'm back with the external microphone via USB. Can anybody confirm whether all went well? Let's see. I hope not everybody's occupied. Hello there. There are 6 people, at least 5 people, 6 people out there. Just give a small confirmation that you still can hear me. And did you perceive any difference between the internal mic and the external mic? I think people are just shy. So if I don't get a confirmation from you, I at least have to check, I can do it on my own. If my viewers are a little lazy, I can understand this. Today is Saturday, then I have to check the sound on my own. So, can I open the stream? Just a minute. Hello. Probably from here not. There are 7 people in the stream. But I really wanted to open my stream. Funny. So I can go to my main page. Just click on my thumbnail. So I can go to my main page. Just click on my thumbnail. I can see. I can go to my main page. Just click on my. Yes, this works. I can see. Yeah, when I plug off this. Okay, I can delete. But this is a good option. I can see what everybody's writing in the chat a little more close to my eyes. I don't have to spoil my eyes. Yeah, so when I plug out the cable, it must work with the inbuilt microphone. And as I confirmed now, it's working again. Much better with the additional mic. Thank you so much for confirming. Now I saw it. Yes, much better now. Interesting. I lost. Now it came up much better. Better with the additional mic. Yes, for sure. It's way closer to my mouth, and it's also a better microphone. It's nearly the best microphone that we can get for this topic, and the sound must be clear. And yeah, and this is amazing. We can plug off and in again, and the Snapdragon has no problems switching from internal to external during a stream. Wonderful. So whoever is in the stream, I would love that you say hello, at least a small confirmation. That would be nice. How can I talk to my audience when I don't know who my audience is? Are there children? Are there people with 95 years old that are just watching and not listening because their hear aid is switched off? Yes, exactly. We get information that I'm live, so I cannot hide a live stream. Whenever I put a live stream out, normally I don't use these shorts anymore because I lost my trust in them they are spoiling the channel. And also I tested the vertical live streams out sometimes, quite intense, and I realized this is not, they don't understand where the volume is exactly. They have this small tiny devices, they have a hi-fi stereo sound, but they have to know to switch on and off, and might be they have to. I once talked to a person, a musician, a violinist, and he's already a little older, and we met each other on a big show. I had a this was how can I tell? This was a show from an orchestra with narrator, and I was the narrator part. And we had a break during the whole performance, and then I met him. And I, hello, how are you doing? And I saw he had two ear. How did I call them? Ear aid, listening aid. You know what I mean. And I said, and he said, yeah, this is how. I say, okay, you are a professional musician. You have a high standard in listening. So describe hearing aid. Yes, thank you. I forgot the word. I mentioned it before and forget it. Okay, thank you. Hearing aid, thank you. And I said, now you have even two of them, and you are a professional musician. So how is your experience? Oh, so this is perfect. This is wonderful, and they are expensive. He said, even 8,000 euro. 8,000 euro. This is not. I never know what this costs, but it must be high. When he said this is high, but okay, when you are a professional musician, you need the highest hearing aid. And I said, how are you happy with this? Oh, said I can manage everything with a cell phone. So this is the problem with the hearing aids, I think. You only can control them over your cell phone. So first, you have to have a cell phone, and then you have to be comfortable with it, and then you have to be trained with the app, and only then you can increase the volume, change the equalizer, I don't know, switch them on, switch them off, and yeah. But this was interesting. So I hope we never become like Ludwig van Beethoven, that even composed his music without his real hearing sensations. It's just produced in the head, and he wrote the notes down. So I hope we will never enter this state. I hope we will listen until our last breath. And what these people that had the near-death experience, what they tell, even when you're dead, you still can hear, because the brain is still working, at least for, I don't know, some people say at least for 10 minutes, the brain is still working. So the heart stops beating and everything shuts down, but we still can hear. So imagine when we die and all these people say, yeah, finally he's dead. It took a long time. Now we are, and you hear all this and you can't do nothing else. So I even wanted to make a video with a topic: when you are present, when someone dies, look that you tell to this person, when you are next to the person, just say to this person, I love you. Make it for 1 hour. That he at least listens good vibes until he is really gone. I think this is really important, that even when we think the person is dead, the person still can hear. And then we should say, okay, I love you. I love you. It was such a pleasure that you were here on planet Earth, to give him at least wonderful moments in the moment of passing by. Because what we hear is still there. Yes, hearing one. Less obvious than the sound horn. Kishtwari Kalaka. Please, sir, what is your question? Please, sir. Thank you for watching the stream. Do you have a question? Kishtwari. Please, sir. Probably you will continue to write. I'm wondering. It's good that I put my chat on a separate phone, because the chat on my transmitting phone is not moving. I don't know why. I don't know why. Let me play a little with it. As long as there is no question that I should answer at the moment. Welcome to the live chat. This is. Please, yes, till all signs are gone. Yes, till all the signs are gone. The electric insight. I think this goes for. I read an article for at least 10 minutes. But I think when we want to be on the safe side, it's better to say, let's increase for an hour, because we never know what's happening. And I think most people don't even know. So what can I do with my... Why is my May chat not reacting on... When I put a message here, I can say hello. Okay. So, but it doesn't appear on my... This can be the effect of pulling the plug. I don't know. No. Hello, Ernie. Hello, Ernie. Ernie. We have to continue our director calls. Thank you so much. I have the chance to buy another coffee. You see my coffee cup together with the Lakowski coil? Let me turn around. Yeah. I still make my experiment with the Lakowski coil. Ernie, thank you so much. And we really should continue our hidden director call. And now I have the chance to get another coffee. Thank you so much. I was just testing. First free moment. This is your first free moment in weeks. This is what we have to change. You have to have way more free moments in a week, on a day. Some people, they learn the violin. They get their homework, and the teacher says, you play this piece every day for a certain time. And we have to make the same. You come to your free moment teacher, and you get the homework to install small free moments in a day. And then we increase them a little, and then this becomes a habit. And then you say, I even want this. I need this. I have the desire, like I'm thirsty. I want to drink. I'm thirsty. I'm hungry for my free moment today, or 2-3 moments. We have to install this step by step to create a new habit. Did you see my video that I made yesterday, where I said my best YouTube test? And I said I was not content with some topics, and I said, okay, I make an affirmation list. I was even trying to work on it right now, and I said we can work together. I can make a stream during this, and yes, and I said I do this for 21 days. Let me put the cell phone. It's bothering. I make this for 21 days, and then let's see what happens. And I wrote everything down, but when it's once written, we get better ideas, and then we change it again, and we change it. When it's once written, it brings the next step and the next step. Yes, so this is a good way of manipulating the subconscious, because the will is there. In our will, we want everything. But the problem is, do we have the contact from our subconscious, the support from our subconscious? Yes, Kishtwari, he said, please, sir, and I wanted to write a little more. Please, sir, it means the main sentence is missing. And what a coincidence, DN is also online. All the good friends are coming back. Yeah, I can't even make a hidden live stream because all the good people are informed. They are informed. When I put something on my membership playlist, they are informed. When I make a live stream, they are informed. I think you all, me included, should work much more with affirmations. We have to train our subconscious much more. We have our will, we can interact with our willpower, with our tangible actions, but there's so much more. And to tap in the magic world, we have no other choice to activate our subconscious more in the direction we want to go. Otherwise, it leads us to its programs. And this is not what we want. The universe lets us know. By the way, I cannot hide one thing. This is really, let me look. These days, I had a wonderful inspiration, and I shared. It's already produced, it's already online. I opened 2 other channels. First, to see, because everybody says everybody over 40 has to open a YouTube account. And YouTube is pushing all people over 40s with their accounts. And I said, okay, let's test this out. Let's test this out. And I opened 2 channels, and I made 2 channels. One with good stuff, I tried to exclude the positivity. And the other channel was just raw, authentic, unfiltered, super, I cannot say low level, but just super raw. Nothing fancy, just talking to the camera, straight, what I read, the real and ugly. And I made both. So an extreme in both sides. And on the positivity channel, I created a video. And while I was creating, the video became better and better. And as I performed, as I realized, these channels don't work like all the YouTube gurus really try to sell us. Then I said, okay, this video is way too good for this one channel, because when you have no viewers, there's no growth potential. And then I deleted this. First, I get my confirmation from YouTube, because when I cannot post one video on separate channels, not on my channel and not on other channels. This is against the copyright. So I called YouTube, and I got the confirmation. First, I have to delete the video on one channel, and then it's out of their system, and this goes quick. And then I can upload it on the other channel with all the options. The same video, could be even the same description, nothing. But first I have to delete it on the one channel. It must be out of the system, and then it's free for me to put it on another channel. Yes, so I'll give you, and this video is mind-blowing. The more I deepened in this topic, the more discoveries I received. So, let me look. Yeah. On the side is my tablet. The video is called "Can We Manifest with God?" This is interesting. The chat froze on me. So let me give back again, question mark. Because the chat froze here too, on one of my cell phones, on the transmitting cell phone. So can you still hear me? Is the broadcast still running? It's happened in several channels. Got to go out, then back again. Really? How? So it's not just in this channel, it happened in several channels. All is okay now. Thank you for confirming. I think they have a problem because this is they are pushing and trying to force their vertical life. They are working on their system and something that might be a bug. Here, so I talked on this video. Can we manifest with God? It is from some days ago. And this is a very interesting video. I highly suggest to have a look at this. Usually at busy times. Okay. So they have their servers are weak. They have to install more servers. Yeah, when they are pushing the vertical live stream, then they also have to give us the technology that it works perfect. Usually at busy times, yeah, this might be. So let me see. Kishtwari, are you still in the stream? Normally, I just lost my interest in using a vertical live stream, but these days today I saw on my tablet when I go to YouTube Studio, did you already use the vertical live? They are pushing this. And I said, okay, let's give it another try. Yes, want us to do it. So use bigger systems. Yeah, increase the technology for us. We are the VIP guests here. Because if we were not feeding the system of YouTube, they couldn't sell no propaganda. So we can't say, the users, the creators are nothing. We are the big creators. If we wouldn't show all this variety of content here, always fresh, always new, in all directions, our content makes this a big platform. So I think they could treat their VIP creators a little better. Yeah, they are doing their best. It's a real complicated system. Such a big infrastructure. I don't know how many hard drives they have. These server platforms. And I already realized some bugs. And the problem is, I gave this to the YouTube support, but the problem is, what I realized, I didn't talk to AI. This must have been real human beings, but they are not that well trained. They did not even understand the problem. I was trying, because, for example, one bug, funny bug, when I upload a video and say this video is only or for my members in my channel, or I say members only first, I can say members forever, or I can say for 1 hour or 1 day or 1 week. I can decide the time where it's only for members. And as I don't have that much members, I said, okay, I leave the benefit for them for several days to see this earlier. And then it will switch to a normal published video. And as long as it published as a members only video, when I go to my YouTube studio and I see the upload time, and it tells me it was uploaded before 75 years. Probably there was not even YouTube on Earth. But they say, okay, upload since 75 years. And I said, you have a bug? You have to, did no one tell this to you? And they could not even understand what I'm talking about. And yeah, and there are lots of, when we dive a little more in the system, for example, yesterday we had a big bug. Yesterday we had a big bug because without even knowing, I got a comment from one of my subscribers, and he said, pre-computer, pre-YouTube, even pre-computer. Exactly. And I got a question. Can you make a video on Diwali and prosperity rituals and success? And I meditated all this. Is it good? Is it not good? I don't have that much interest or knowledge about Diwali. The other things, yes. And I said, well, let's look a little on the internet. And I found this is exactly, that fits very well to the whole topic, productivity, rituals and success. And then I produced the video. And then I said, when is Diwali? This was yesterday. And I found Diwali this year is on 31 of October to 1st of November. So at the right time, I was preparing exactly the video for this festival. This was amazing. This was really amazing. So, and then I uploaded this video and I saw nothing is happening. And then I looked in my analytics, and we have these several, when we go to the analytics to one video, we can see it might be a little too detailed, but when we go, we have the overview. When we go to the analytics of a video, then we have the overview. And when we go to the reach channel, we have overview, reach and engagement. We go to the tab reach, and then we have the impression numbers. And then on the right side, a little lower, we have the impressions and how they lead to watch time. And they are normally always the same, because impression is impression. But this time, the impressions were not running. There were no impressions. And on the other hand, so there was something not matching. This probably, they had a problem, but it's not. And I thought, normally they announce the problems. They were even aware that this problem was, or they knew that the problem was, but they said nothing. I don't know. And this led, especially on the day where India had this Diwali, unfortunately, I had no impression, because I said this is the best video with the topic Diwali on the festival Diwali on the same day. But exactly happened what I didn't want. It was not shown. Yeah. And today it runs quite good. But we never know. It is as it is. We will never understand the technology. And if I wouldn't have made the video, then there would be even nothing. So Nothing to, just. Today I launched the video. What was the name? Feelings are just our choice. When something gets broke, I can get angry, or I can say, just relax. This is not the end of the world. Will come something new, even better. So, mostly when we react, when we choose a feeling for a certain situation, we make it with our habits. We are trained since childhood. When this happens, you have to feel this. When this happens, we have to feel this. And this goes automatically. This is a subconscious program. But the program is not always right. It's only what most of the people, in this case parents or school or kindergarten, did. But this does not mean that this is right. So we learn the wrong answer and we create the feelings in the wrong way. But we can choose just the opposite feeling. We can do this. And when I remember when Jesus said, I slap you in your face, and then he said, I love you, and showed the other one. He was not angry. And this is unbelievable. Normally, we would have fought back to defend ourselves. And I think maybe on the actual festival, many people are traveling and getting together with family. So viewers will be searching for you. Yes, I thought this today. They were so active with making their colors on the floor because it's the form of light. So the victory of light over darkness, love over hate, and they express this with a lot of lights and with these sprinkled colors on the floor. They make beautiful art with their colors. And it's just dust. And when we just blow it away, it just flies away. And when people meet them, they put colors in front of them. So when you meet people, they throw the color in your face, and this is funny. And you should look some pictures on this. Maybe you can do that on your own. So this is what they do with colored powder. This is amazing. And probably they were so active in having the festival. It's still present. And even today, I launched another. Just a moment. Deleted the tab. I didn't want to do this. Yeah, I even put a message in my community tab. Yeah, where I said, Diwali is the better version of you, because this is the essence of it. My coffee is already cold, but still tastes good. A strong coffee just with cream. By the way, I cancelled my carnivore diet. I could have made it. My freezer is still full of meat. I made it, I think, 4 or 6 weeks. And I said, I could even continue with it. But there's not that big reason to do it. And I switched to normal food again. I used to date a person from India, and even in the United States, Diwali is a big deal. Really? This is interesting. Okay. Yeah, because Indian people are spread all over the world and is this deeply rooted in their culture. So when they go to another country, they bring this. And whenever there is a chance to make a festival, every festival is welcome. So when there's Diwali in India, for sure they will make it in other countries too, especially when they're not that much connected. This is to stay connected to the roots and continue with for example, in Brazil, where we have this Santa Catarina, there are a lot of Germans, and this seems like a German town, and everything is German. And there are also a lot of towns in I think Pennsylvania, in the United States or other countries, where there are a lot of Germans, and they use their culture and continue with their culture. And when there are Turkish people here, they also have their festivals that goes along with the festivals in Turkey. This is, this way we stay connected to our deeper roots. Diwali is a big deal also in the United States. Interesting. As I said before, I just said to myself, these vertical live streams are not that interesting. I tested them out. But today I made an exception. Here, it came again. This, here in the YouTube studio. Can I show this? Where is it here? No, here. You must see it. Yeah, they say here. Have you tried vertical live? They try to reactivate their creators to come back to the So how is your progress going with your new house? If you don't want to answer, you don't need. But as you shared a little on your channel, then it's not a secret. Is everything already built up? Are you ready on Christmas? Yesterday we had holiday. And I did not even know it. The day before I was in the shop, I said, give me a chicken. Fresh grilled, but just give me half of it, because I don't need buy the whole chicken. I buy half of it, and tomorrow I get the other half. And then she said, I'm not here. And said, okay, your colleague is there. He's also not there. I said, why not? Yeah, we are closed. Why are you closed? This is holiday. I didn't know it. There's a lot of wood. Yeah, I imagine. As most houses are built of wood, there is a lot of wood waiting to be installed. Sorry, I'm also looking inside your refrigerator. Yes, this was my test with this channel. But you know, these things, all people over 40 have to go to YouTube. YouTube is pushing all people that are over 40. I made the test. I made the ugly channel. I said, I make it on purpose. Like you said, show the ugly kitchen. The uglier, the better. But this is just promise. Just promise. I look in the promised land, and we are misled. But I'm never tired of testing something out. Do you remember the toilet video? Flush down the algorithm. I thought people would like it more. But we never know. We never know. When we look through our archive, some videos, there are so many good examples. Some videos stay 50, 60 subscribers for 3 years. And suddenly, pew, they blow up. They must have been forgotten forever in the digital forest, in the digital nirvana. But suddenly they blow up. We will never understand this. We will never understand this. Probably there was only one view missing, or this topic became famous at the time, or this topic was blocked before. We never know. It's way too complicated. Yeah, and I had this beautiful video, Can We Manifest with God, on another channel. And I said, this video is way too precious. I must delete this on this channel and bring it to the main channel. There it has its potential to grow over time. So what did you see in my fridge? You saw some good and an amazing amount of white wine. Cream was there, some barbecue sauce. Most of the meat is in the freezer below. But the cooking video that you mentioned is still floating in my mind. Why not doing this one time? This might be another fun project. So who else is in the stream? A nice hello would be welcome. Don't be anonymous. Our life is way too precious to stay hidden and go with closed eyes and closed identity through the world. A ton of wine and some lemon juice. Yeah, I didn't show the drawer where all my real lemons are. One thing, this is why I ended also my carnivore diet, because I said I bought a lot of lemons. I think I bought lemons. I had 20 lemons in my fridge. bought them before carnivore diet. And as I started eating only meat and egg and bacon and chicken and fish, I said, I can't eat fruit or lemon. I made it strict. So I had all these lemons. And I made the carnivore diet longer. And he's listening. Good, wonderful. Hello there. Nice to meet you here. And I had my lemons in the fridge, I think for 3 months or even 4 months. And I said, they must be dry. I put my refrigerator to plus 3 degrees, 1 below 4. 4 is where the water has its most impact with the temperature. And I put it a little below, but not to freeze. So it's at plus 3. And I said, the lemon are 4 months in the refrigerator. Let's see. And I said, I only can know it when I open a lemon, and when I open the lemon, I won't throw it away. So I ended my carnivore diet and I made a good caipirinha because I still have a lot of cachaça hidden that I brought from Brazil. I brought a lot of cachaça from Brazil, and I had a lot of luck with the customs. A lot of luck. And I still have a lot, tens of liters, 10, 20, 30 liters. And I said, and the lemon was wonderful. Therefore, I think a green lemon is way more beneficial than the yellow lemon, because the yellow lemon, they will get rotten soon. But the green, they stay, and even in the fridge, when we leave them outside, they get dry and dry and dry, and they leave. I think the water is vaporizing, and they get smaller and smaller. So they dry outside, but in the fridge, not. So they stay. The taste was wonderful, and I still have a lot of lemons that I said, okay, I come back to normal nutrition, and once in a while I make my caipirinha. Yesterday I made one, and I think this might be one of my first videos to show how to make the perfect caipirinha, because I don't know a lot of things, but one thing I know, how to make a perfect caipirinha, because I drank a lot of them. This mixture of simple alcohol, sugar, and the lemon juice and some ice. Oh, and I studied a lot how to make the perfect caipirinha, and I tested. And when I test it, I have to drink it. I throw nothing away. But over time, I learned how to. I'm still not. I still don't know whether I will share this secret recipe of my caipirinha. I don't know whether the world deserves this or not. The world must be better until I share my. You use green lemon for cleaning. I use green lemon for cleaning the inside. They have less sugar than yellow. Exactly. This is why they rotten way less than the yellow ones. Yes, the yellow ones, when you put them outside in 5, 6, 7 days, they start to get this Yeah, bacteria, they become rotten. But this might be the reason, the sugar. So you use them for cleaning. I already, these days, good that you mentioned this. I was looking for something that cleans very well. I don't know what it was. And then I was searching on the internet. And then I found that a good way of cleaning is with orange juice or with orange oil. I think it's orange oil. And orange oil is wonderful for cleaning. It has good treatment and it gets away all the, I don't know, oil or sticky stuff. So orange oil, I think it goes in the same direction like lemon juice or lemon oil. Is there lemon oil? I don't know. That's pretty much the only way to use that much lemon and cachaça. And the downside of a carnivore diet is absolutely you can't drink cachaça, lemon juice, and sugar, the worst ingredient ever for them. Yeah? And alcohol. Alcohol. But it's interesting, in ketosis, pure alcohol is not even a problem. You can drink a little wine, not too much, and alcohol you can use rum or vodka. So when it's pure alcohol, when the alcohol comes from carbohydrates, from flour, it has no more carbohydrates. It's just alcohol. Okay, we can't exaggerate, but at least when people try to make a strong ketosis, some alcohol is still allowed because you can only have 30 grams carbohydrates a day. And yeah, otherwise you fall out of ketosis. That's pretty the only way to use that much lemon cachaça. Yeah, to make a good caipirinha. I didn't open the drawer where I had the real lemons. And what I found, normally, this is amazing, with the tax on alcohol. When you buy cachaça in Brazil, it's way cheaper than milk. You can find a whole bottle, 1 liter cachaça for 2 reais. That means 30 cents. Here, when you buy cachaça, you pay nearly 20 euro. That means $18. This is incredible. So just to bring this across the ocean, just you pay only taxes, because in Brazil it is that cheap. It's much cheaper than water. No, not cheaper than milk, or any juice. And so I don't know. And what did I want to say? I forget it. Yeah, I remembered. But so here you can't buy cachaça. It's an exotic drink that comes from another country. The taxes are high, but we can get here this. They call it corn or doppelkorn. This is just alcohol made from flour. Basic, like vodka. Vodka is made from potatoes, and corn is made from flour. And this is quite cheap here. And you can get it at least 38% alcohol. And this is perfect for making a cachaça. So you don't have to use the cachaça, especially the cachaça that we buy here is completely different than the cachaça that you can buy in Brazil. I think here the cachaça is not that much sweetened. All the cachaça you buy in Brazil, there's a lot of sugar inside. And here it's quite neutral, just alcohol and water. So it's a completely different cachaça. So the cachaça you buy here, you can easily replace with corn or even vodka. And this even exists in Brazil. They don't call it caipirinha, they call it caipivodka. This is very common. Yes. Maybe you can make your own cachaça, grow your own sugar cane in the bathroom and distill it yourself. But this is against, I don't know where it is brewing yourself and distilling yourself. There's a law. I think you only can do a certain amount per year, per month. Otherwise, you are threatening the law. So distilling here is quite sensitive. Okay, when you make it and nobody knows it, you can do everything. But sometimes distilling produces this vapor, and when the neighbors are smelling something, and we never know. So distilling is quite sensible here. But I think this is a lot of work, and it's way easier to buy the bottle just in the supermarket and have fun. This is an easier way to have fun. Otherwise, you have a lot of work and just a little fun. This is not what you want. So once we were talking on the no fun wine, and now we are talking on the hard stuff with cachaça and all these strong things. The chat on my transmitting phone is frozen, but at least I had my control stream here that I can at least see the chat. I was working at the beginning of the stream. I just put my cell phone in front of me and said, oh my God, I forget a microphone. And when it's a little longer away, then the sound mustn't be that good. Therefore, I got a small lavalier mic via USB. And I said, let's plug in the cable during the stream I don't know whether the stream will break, but it worked. But probably this stopped the stream. But the end before said he has this problem when the stream is, when the chat is frozen, especially when there is a lot of traffic with other channels and their streams. So this mustn't be the problem because I plugged in the cable. Could be just, you know. He said just he left the stream and came back into the stream, but when I shut off the stream, so I will lose the contact. But I can use the cell phone to see the chat and all is fine. So here it's already quiet. We are coming to, let me look at the temperature. Autumn is really coming in big steps. 11 degrees at the moment. At the night, even colder. So it's not that comfortable. Oh, you already subscribed to these new channels, Ernie. I don't know whether I leave them open. I still thought on deleting them again. I don't know whether this will bring any drawbacks. Do you have experience with some channels without a lot of activity? This was mostly a test to see whether all these promises, everybody over 40 has to create a YouTube channel and they will be treated much more beneficial from YouTube. And I said, let's try this out. Whether it's just blah, 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 or whether it's really the truth. And as I realized, this is big blah, blah, blah. Big blah, blah, blah. So I said, okay. I even deleted. They were quite populated at the beginning. But then I said no. And I deleted already videos in these channels. And the raw channel, I just made it for some, that you can see the content of the fridge. But I don't know whether I will leave them open or delete them. There's no movement at all. So there's a lot of blah, blah, blah outside, but we only know it when we test it out. You can trust nobody. This is, as soon as you mention them, I went in search of them, okay? Yes, these were I think I even deleted, I even made an advice on my main channel, but I already deleted this advice. I only have a channel, my main channel is named on this channel to bring people back, but let me confirm this. The raw is still active, but I can delete this. It's also a little bad when we make a channel to test it out. Then there really come subscribers and they have a good intention and they subscribe, but when we delete the channel, all is lost. But yeah, so I think it's way better to focus. I think it's way better to work with the playlists. But I don't know what the playlists bring. Blah, blah, blah. There's a lot of blah, blah, blah. The problem, I don't know, we never know how YouTube works. For example, when you are not a niche person and you bring a big variety on a channel, we can internally sort them by playlists. This is wonderful. But I don't know whether we are still punished by the algorithm that we are not clear what we want to show. Sometimes I make some videos about God, and then I make something about the content of a refrigerator. And is this confusing the algorithm? Even if I bring things separate in a certain playlist on the main channel, I don't know. I don't know. I think what I observe is that the algorithm is way more stupid than we think. We think, oh, the algorithm is super AI, it can handle everything. But I think, for example, when we are just a user of YouTube and we watch one channel, even if you don't subscribe, then like a stupid child, you get more and more videos of this channel. I'm not interested in this channel. I was just interested in this video, in the content of the video, but not in the creator. But they show me always more stuff from the creator, even if it's a complete different topic. So this means the algorithm is more creator related than content of a pure video related. This is what I observe just by observing. And therefore I think the algorithm might be super AI, but it acts like a stupid child. And then what is the conclusion? You make several videos. You say, okay, I can separate them in my playlists. But even if I upload them, will this confuse the algorithm and show everything to everybody? And then you create a complete confusion. I have no clue. We will never understand the system. And this is what I always say in my videos. There are so many gurus that try to explain the algorithm. They will never know how this works. I always say it. Even lots of YouTube employees don't know their algorithm because this is so complicated. And I think one thing is they go with trends. And to describe a trend is mostly made by the title of the video. As we have the captions, they could use all the content of the video because it's all written down. What you say, it's all written down. They can analyze all the words and say, he is talking about this, and then we can show this to these people. But as I realize, it is way more focused on the title, these small words, than the content of the video. In former times, there were even the tabs. But now the tabs are no more needed. I think the tabs were needed when they couldn't make the captions. But now when they have the captions, the tabs are no more needed. And here is the biggest thing that Ernie created. in this chat, I think the algorithm is just an overrated digital roulette wheel. Yes. It's more creator focused and not topic focused. It is more creator focused and not topic focused. Yes, I agree. I agree. YouTube is changing the algorithm to keep up with other social media platforms. Yes, I also agree. Let me make a screenshot. The algorithm is just an overrated digital roulette wheel. It's more creator focused and not topic focused. Yes, this is what I perceive. This is what I perceive. I can be wrong, but this is, I'm observing and I make my own analysis. Therefore, I created these channels. And when the algorithm would be perfect, they would treat every video separate. This is a video, this goes on this topic, I will show this to all these people. And then when there's another topic from the same creator, I know what he's telling, I show this to all the other people. But this is what I said. It acts like a stupid child. And the next thing is, do they know this? And is this their decision to do it like this? Or are they already developing that the algorithm can grow, that they finally can come to the conclusion to say, now we brought the algorithm to a new level where it is topic focused. And now the creator can do whatever it wants because every video will be treated separately. And then we can sort our videos in our playlists, and then we are free from the niche syndrome, and the algorithm can sort all this out. Yeah, and your second sentence is also very important. I think YouTube keeps changing the algorithm to keep up with other social media platforms. The effort that they use at the moment, that they used installing the shorts to make a competition with TikTok. And as TikTok is producing longer shorts, what did they do? They produced the 3-minute shorts, the 3-minute vertical. So will they come to 5 minutes later? Will they come to 10 minutes later? These are no more shorts. This seems they have the fear that someone is getting all the viewers, all the attention. So whatever any social media is producing, we can do it too because we don't want to lose the. And what's coming next is the renovation of the community tab. It's already going, and I think we are just 2-3 months away when this becomes like a Facebook or Instagram face, where other people can go and install in your community tab, can create things, not just give a comment, but can post something. Okay, they still have to organize. People can produce spam. They can destroy your channel by putting bad content in your community tab. There must be a certain regulation that this is sorted out. But at the end, the community tab will become Instagram or Facebook page. So they have the shorts, they have the horizontal videos, they have the community tab, nearly everything what all the other social media are doing separately, they want to bring everything under one house. I like your wording. The overrated digital roulette wheel. Yes. Let the wheel. And I don't like this when it's creator focused. I prefer topic focused. Topic focused. This is what we need. And the problem is we will never know this can come. When they think clearly, they will understand topic focused is the best for everybody, for the viewer, for the creator. There's order in the whole system. And when they once realize the new program, the new algorithm, topic focused, then this platform will change completely. And I think this is worth producing videos for this moment, not for the moment now. Because I think this will come, this must come. This is the natural growth of the algorithm. And we should produce our videos for this time, not for the recent time. So this is what I think. So now we shared all the secrets. But the good thing is, people don't believe this. Exactly, this will happen. So I will be able to post my dirty videos in your community tab. Probably they say there's a picture. For the text, they can make a blacklist. With a picture, they can say, okay, the creator has to approve. But this means we have a lot of pictures to approve, because when there is a popular channel, everybody enters the popular channel to make propaganda for their own channel. And then they, I don't know, I heard a YouTube employee talking on this. Yes, the dirty dishes, I will post them in your community tab. And you have to approve that I like this dirty cup of with the Lakoff, or a dirty okay, lots of speculation, but this might come. When they once come to the conclusion that shorts are not worth it, they will delete the shorts. As they disabled the dislike button, they will disable the shorts. Okay, I think they can't disable the horizontal videos. This is the main platform. And the format is still up to date, like watching television. But all the other stuff, when they once come to the conclusion, it was a lot of work to install this, but at the end, we are even destroying our own horizontal videos for ourselves. It depends from the advertising clients. Then they will soon change the system. It is their platform. So okay, they won't do it next week. But we never know. It's their system. And when they come to the conclusion, or when the market is completely changing, or it can also happen when they, for example, when I said for the words that are written, we can use a blacklist. We can even write them on our own. Probably they scan the pictures and there's a dirty cup. And I can even install in my picture blacklist, I don't want nude photos, I don't want dirty dishes, I don't want whatever, I don't want dogs, I don't want cats. Maybe they scan the pictures and they know what's in the picture by AI, and then we can exclude and make it that we don't have to approve every new picture, because imagine you have a channel with 10 million subscribers and half of them try to post their ugly stuff. You will be really occupied. To clean the channel will kill you. To keep your channel clean kills you. And this can't happen. So they must have a system for this. But when they already talk on this, and I heard very clear talks on this, then they are far developed already. If it would be a secret, they wouldn't have talked on this yet. But this is just an experiment. They make it in a secret. No, I don't know. But as some employees are already talking on this, so this must be quite clear, quite near. So I think we came to the natural end of this stream. If you still have some free time left, use it for other stuff. Just relax. What's the time? Well, it's still early. Here it's 8 o'clock afternoon, 20:05. It's not late. The day is still fresh, especially on Saturday. Tomorrow we can sleep. So now I will end my work that I wanted to do during the stream. My affirmations, my soldiers against the algorithm. Let's use our subconscious as the perfect soldier against any AI. Okay, thank you so much for sharing some time together, for your brilliant ideas. for the attention to detail as always. Have a wonderful weekend. And the secret conversation will go on. So this is the end of the stream. I announced this once again. When there's still a question, I wait just a moment. Because when someone has still an urgent question, I wait a little. Otherwise, we will have a wonderful weekend together. Okay, no more question. And when there's a question, you can reach me always. Whoever is in the chat or whoever is watching the replay, just comment in any of my videos and you have the direct contact to me, because I am the one who answers every question in the comments or by email. When it's really hidden, you all can find me by email. This is very easy. Okay, bye-bye. Thanks for watching. And stop.